5 reasons why UK economy worse than rest of G7. Cost of living. 1. Inflation surpassing 10% can put pressure on household budgets. Although the rise in consumer prices is predicted to decrease this year in Britain, the cost of living is still increasing, just at a slightly reduced pace compared to late 2022. 2. The government has set a limit on average annual energy bills for typical usage at £2,500, which will increase to £3,000 starting April, and remain in effect until March 31, 2024. 3. Following a decline in wholesale gas prices earlier this year, some experts anticipate that bills could drop below the limit to around £2,200 starting from July. Tax increases. 1. Following the financial crisis caused by Liz Truss's mini-budget, Jeremy Hunt reversed most of the tax cuts that lacked funding. 2. Increased taxes may decrease consumer purchasing power and impact business investment. The tax-to-GDP ratio is projected to reach the highest level since World War II by 2027-28. 3. The IMF publicly criticized former Prime Minister Truss's plans last September in a rare rebuke, urging her to reevaluate to avoid exacerbating inequality. Higher interest rates. 1. Following the financial crisis caused by Liz Truss's mini-budget, Jeremy Hunt reversed most of the tax cuts that lacked funding. 2. As many as 2.7 million homeowners with short-term, fixed-rate mortgages are expected to pay at least £100 a month more to refinance their borrowing at the higher rates. 3. It's estimated that up to 2.7 million homeowners with short-term, fixed-rate mortgages will pay an additional £100 per month or more to refinance their debt at the increased interest rate. 4. As consumers and companies are expected to limit their spending to cover the increased borrowing costs, this may slow down economic activity. Labor shortages. 1. Britain has experienced a decrease in employment since the COVID-19 pandemic, fueled by a significant increase in economic inactivity, which refers to the situation where working-age adults are neither employed nor seeking employment according to statisticians. 2. Early retirement among older workers and record levels of long-term sickness have occurred. 3. The Centre for Cities think tank has stated that unemployment in the UK could be 3 times higher than the official government statistics indicate, with over 3 million working-age adults who are classified as economically inactive potentially being included in the official unemployment numbers. 4. The think tanks UK in a Changing Europe and the Centre for European Reform estimate that there is a shortage of over 300,000 workers due to the end of free movement. Brexit. 1. Business leaders caution that Brexit bureaucracy and expenses are hurting UK trade. 2. Despite a 40% decline in UK exports to the EU in the first month after the end of the Brexit transition period, overall trade volumes eventually recovered. However, the UK has not kept pace with the performance of other large economies. 3. According to the Netherlands Bureau for Economic Policy Analysis, which monitors global trade trends, UK goods export volumes remained 3.3% below their 2018 average in October, unlike the 4.4% average increase seen across all developed economies.